Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So today I have a fun one. It's called the 2020 Holiday Tag. And Ruby Minhas tagged me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it because let me tell you. So I literally just got off. I'm a member of the South Suburban Chicago chapter of the Links Incorporated. So we are a worldwide organization. We have a chapter in London. We have a chapter in Africa and the Bahamas. And we're all across the United States. And I am the fundraiser chairman, and we had a Getting in the Holiday Groove goes virtual because usually we have an in-person event that would take place on the first Saturday of December every year, but because of the pandemic, it was a no-go because ain't no way in the world we have an 800-person event. So we took our efforts virtual, and it was so much fun, and everything kicked off a hitch. So needless to say, I was already like in my holiday glam because I had my makeup done. I did the Natasha Denona Glam palette, and I topped it off with this cute red lipstick right here, which is Unmatched by Fenty Beauty. This is part of the holiday collection, and I'll link everything else down below. And then I have my little cute blazer on. You know, I'm a party up top and leggings down on the bottom. So, you know, I think that's basically everybody in 2020 who is sitting on Zoom. So I thought, like, you know, I really don't need to waste this makeup. I need to go ahead and film this tag because it was on the list of things to film. So I was tagged for this 2020 holiday tag by Ruby Minhas, and I was like, girl, I'm going to do it. It seems fun. It seems festive. I'm with it. So here I am. But, you know, before I forget, if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're an oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley, and I have a doctorate in pharmacy. And that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup because I love makeup. Y'all know I really love me some eyeshadow. So we're going to go ahead and hop into this tag right here. And, you know, I was just actually rocking out to one of my favorite Christmas songs, and that was the first question on the stack. I have my computer right here so I can see the questions. So, favorite Christmas song. So, I have a couple. If you guys don't know, I love New Jack Swing. I love R&B. I love hip-hop. I mean, I love the old hip-hop. I love the new hip-hop. I love some of the mumble rap. Some of it. Just some of it, okay? Some of it I'm like, But I love music. Have I guys told you before, you know, when I'm doing my little chair dance, I was literally just getting my life to one of my favorite Christmas songs, which is Alexander O'Neal's Sleigh Ride. I mean, it's a bop. I call it my turn up Christmas song because you can't sit still when you're like, sleigh ride. I hear the sound of jingle bells. Jingle bells, Santa's coming. Hey, Santa's coming. Hey, Santa's coming. I mean, how can you like sit still? And then I love Give Love on Christmas Day by Johnny Gill. I love his version. And oh my God, Silent Night by The Temptations. Yes. When they just start off that song and they're like, Merry Christmas. I'm not really a singer. My voice is decent, so don't judge me, y'all. My grandfather was an opera singer, and that's real life. So maybe if I had me a little voice lessons, I might be working with something. So I don't think I sound too bad. But, you know, just go with it. I'm having fun here, okay? So those three are my favorite Christmas songs of all time. Sleigh Ride by Alexander O'Neal. And I really like My Gift to You by Alexander O'Neal as well. Like I said, The Temptations, Silent Night. Like, let me tell you, that song, it just hits you here. And then, like I said, My Gift to You by Johnny Gill. Because I love me some Johnny Gill, okay? Second question is, what can always put me in the Christmas spirit? I feel like I'm more so in the Christmas spirit after Thanksgiving. I can't do Christmas before Thanksgiving. I gotta have Halloween, I gotta have Thanksgiving, and then I can roll into Christmas. And I feel like the music, some of the music puts me in the mood. Like other years is easier than others. You know, some years I'm like, I'm not feeling it until maybe like December 15th. But I feel like people put me in the mood. Everybody's usually a little bit more cheerful. You know, we try to just count our blessings. This year, I am in the mood. I think I'm officially in the mood now because we had the fundraiser and I can just like be a little bit more carefree. And poinsettias put me in the mood. So that's why I have here. I have a really big one upstairs. So it's from Costco. This is also from Costco. So that puts me in the mood. And putting my Christmas tree up puts me in the mood. So I enjoy those. The number 3 is gift traditions that I have started. I don't know if I've started any gift traditions. I just try to give my family members what they want. So like my father loves Tommy Bahama. So he pretty much expects basically a gift, a shirt, like maybe 2 shirts from Tommy Bahama. You know, it's like very chic resort wear. And they always throw in a coupon. So sometimes I'll throw the coupon in the basket or in his gift box for when they have their sale in the beginning of the year, so you can get a little extra money off, because some shirts are not cheap, okay? And my brother always tells me what he wants. My mom, I always kind of know what she wants, and sometimes I have an idea what I want to give her, and then sometimes I get blindsided, and I'm like, okay, girl, but I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna get it for you, all right? So I feel like that's just kind of the gift tradition that's going on, and you know, I just like to give people good gifts, things that I think that they would use, and you know, or things that I've been loving. I'm like, oh, I want you to share a part of this. So that's what I do. Number 4 is favorite Christmas story. I think I would definitely have to go with Charlie Brown Christmas. I love a Charlie Brown Christmas. I'm like, doo, doo, doo. Do, do, do. Yeah, that's my jam. So I'm gonna go with Charlie Brown Christmas. So number 5 is best Christmas gift. I've had some really nice Christmas gifts. So, I mean, one of my favorite Christmas gifts as an adult, what I would say would be, okay, I got a Louis Vuitton purse from a guy, or at the boyfriend of the time back in the day, and it was a black epi leather, Speedy. I think it's the 30, so it's the medium sized one. And that purse is still in great condition. I got it back in 2009. I recently just kind of pulled it out, you know, just to hear it and go, don't y'all start no mess. I don't have feelings. I'm just carrying my stuff. Like, he gave it to me. I'm going to carry it. Just go with it, okay? So, and then I got a really nice dollhouse when I was a child. I used to love that. I used to love all my Barbies. I used to think that was just bomb.com. And I also like when my dad and my bonus mom gave us all Apple Watches. Like when they first came out, they gave all my brothers and sisters, they gave us Apple Watches. So that was a really nice gift. So number 6 is, how did I find out about Santa? I mean, I don't know. I feel like how any child kind of finds out about Santa. So I found out about Santa, you know, my mom told me and my dad told me, and they're like, it's Santa Claus is coming and you got to be good, because I call Santa Claus, you know, especially, you can really bribe some kids when you want them to be good. It's around Christmas time. It's like, look, I am calling Santa Claus because you are up here acting a whole fool, and I'm going to tell him don't bring you nothing for Christmas, you know, because I've actually done that myself as a babysitter, and she got herself right together. She was like, I'm gonna be good. I was like, because I'm calling him right now because you were over here acting a fool. Why was I was so mad at her because she was doing something she had no business doing. She was about 3, she was maybe about 4. But what really sent me over the edge was she took a handful of marbles as I turned around, and she put them all in her mouth. And so I was so scared, and I'm literally like this, pushing marbles out of her mouth. And I was like, I don't even believe you right now. So old enough to know that she shouldn't have done that, and she would have probably choked. So, you know, you can get a kid with, you better be good, okay? You better not pout, all of that. Yeah. Number 7 is weirdest or worst Christmas gift. I don't think I really have anything that comes to mind as a worst Christmas gift, because if people, you know, if they give you something or they don't know what to give you, they give you a gift card, and that's always useful. But one thing comes to mind is one of my aunts gave her grandson this sweater for Christmas, and we were all sitting around. I can't even get the story out. And you know, she put it on him and everybody's looking. So, you know, she has her back turned to everybody and she turns him around and she's like, look at the sweater. And his face was like, because the sweater was so ugly. I mean, it was so ugly. So everybody's looking like, oh my God, like, why would she buy him this sweater? I don't care if she got on her vacation or what, but the sweater was hideous. So it wasn't my worst Christmas gift, but that was a bad Christmas gift, if I can remember. But I don't think I really had any bad Christmas gifts. Like, I mean, like, sometimes Christmas is low key and I might get a lot, or sometimes like Christmas is like, oh, okay, I got a lot, but I don't really expect a whole lot for Christmas at this point, so, it is what it is. Number 8 is traditional Christmas breakfast. Okay, so this is like kind of changed. I'm in my mid to late 30s, and so growing up, I would just say probably like waffles or, like some bacon, eggs, nothing true extravagant, because honestly, as a kid, I wouldn't focus on eating, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, look, waking up 7 a.m. early. Look, I am a night owl. You can't get me to get up early. But on Christmas morning, when I was a child, I was getting up, okay? Because I needed to see what I got for Christmas. So my brother and I would be so focused on playing with whatever we got. We were like, food was just our afterthought. Like, my mother could just throw something on the plate. And really, like, Christmas for us was just like literally like when we get to Christmas dinner. You know what I mean? So Christmas breakfast was just like, whatever we eat, like back to these toys, okay? Because we could only play to about 3, 4 o'clock, and then we could take one toy with us over to the big family Christmas dinner. Number 9 is favorite Christmas smell. I mean, so I think I would have to say, like, pine trees, like the smell of Christmas trees. Like, I grew up with real trees, so the tree, always the fragrance of the tree would just light up the whole house. So, I mean, yeah, I would say, yeah, that and maybe gingerbread or an apple cider. Yeah, I can go with that. Number 10, what is the worst part about Christmas? So I would say as I've gotten older, one of the worst parts about Christmas is Christmas feeling like a deadline. So I feel like it's not going to feel like that pretty much this year because of the pandemic. We're keeping it low key. Like, everybody's in their little direct, immediate families. Like, that's it. It's usually like 30 of us that gather, maybe a little bit more. And we're like, we're not doing that. So I think just feeling like a deadline and you have to get all the gifts, by the certain date. And yeah, and then, sometimes all the money is spent. So, but I make a budget and I try to like stick within that budget for what I'm doing for everybody for Christmas. I'm like, okay, so this is my budget and I'm trying to work within it. 11, what is my favorite Christmas candle scent? So I think my favorite, I like this Voluspa candle, and it's like the Christmas tree smell. It's literally, yeah, that's what I like. I mean, I would have to say it's a candle. I like it. I like Voluspa candles. So that, yeah, it smells like Christmas. So that's it. Number 12 is funniest Christmas memory. Ooh. Well, okay, it's not funny, but like I don't know. So, okay, so we all, like I said, we eat like 30 of us together. And I feel like, so one of the funniest memories is like when one subset of our cousins had all the main food for Christmas. Like, they had, I don't like macaroni and cheese. Yeah, just fight me. I don't like macaroni and cheese. They had like all the sides except for like the dressing and the ham. And literally, they were so late and we were so hungry. We were literally picking off the ham and the turkey. Like, Cousin Kim was pulling stuff out the refrigerator we weren't even supposed to be eating because we were just so hungry because we were waiting for dinner to start. Like I said, like, we don't really probably eat in the morning time. So we're like, because we know we're going to have this big dinner with all this food. So we was just like, what were we thinking to give them the bulk of the food? They're always late, never on time. I want to say, like, swear to God, they were like 2 hours late. So like literally they get there and they're like, y'all not eating any ham? No, we ain't ate all the ham. Like, we've been starving. So no, that was a funny Christmas memory. When we think back, it was like, whose bright idea was it to give them the bulk of the food? Number 13 is gift traditions you grew up with. So I don't know. My mom was like the bomb, like with the gifts, like getting the stuff we wanted for Christmas. So I just knew that when I woke up, like my brother would have his side of the living room, and I would have my side of the living room, and everything would be set up and ready to play with. Like literally, like every decal was on the Barbie house, all the batteries were working, like everything was ready to play. Like we didn't have to take anything out of the box. So it was just like go time as soon as we woke up. So I guess that would be like about the gift traditions. And then now like sometimes we do like a Secret Santa or something like that. So between the family, but and then we also do, what is it, the white elephant Christmas. That's fun. Like now that we're older, we do that with more of the extended family when we have dinner, and you know, you get to pick your gift or you can steal a gift, and we do it basically like who's the oldest. So in the family, and they have ranks. So yeah, that I would say that was a good tradition. Number 14 is favorite Christmas decoration. I would have to say my tree. Like I love my tree. Like I posted, I'll throw a picture up here so you can see it. Like I love my tree. So you know, right now, like I got my little adult, you know, fancy tree because I don't have children or anything like that, or a family. So it's white. I decided to do a faux tree now that I'm older, and like everything has got to be like metallics and glitter and things of that nature. So that is one of my favorite Christmas decorations. And my other would be poinsettias. For 15 is favorite Christmas movie. Oh, I know what I like. Okay, I like Miracle on 34th Street. I do. I'm drinking champagne. But yeah, I like Miracle on 34th Street. It's like really sentimental. Like she believes in Santa. They try to tell her Santa's not real. She doesn't want to fall for it. They try to put Santa on trial. Yeah, that's a good one. I really like Miracle on 34th Street. Oh, another one. How could I forget? So it's Christmas Eve. I love Home Alone. How could you not deal? Like Home Alone 1 and number 2, like those movies were everything when I was growing up. And I was growing up when those movies came out. So yes, when he's like with the tree, rocking around the Christmas tree, and he's like at home, it's like Kevin, and Kevin's not here. Yes, it's Kevin. Kevin's not here. It's like, what do you mean Kevin's not here? So yes, how could I forget? So Miracle on 34th Street, Home Alone, and Home Alone 2, because Home Alone 2 was too funny when he was in that house, in his uncle's house in New York, and then he was just in the suite living his best life in that hotel. Oh, also, we just trying to figure out, like, what did Kevin's father do for a living that he could take everybody to Paris? I mean, I got questions, sir, okay? Number 16 is favorite holiday drink. So I would say probably what I'm drinking right now is champagne. I mean, this is Corbel. I found this in my cabinet. I don't even know how it got there. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna drink it. But I would say champagne. It's a lot of champagne around Christmas time. So yeah, I'm gonna go with champagne. Champagne and apple cider. For sure. Love apple cider. Number 17 is what was Christmas like growing up? Like I kind of just like said this before, like Christmas was just so much fun growing up. Like my brother and I, we just had so much fun. We would write our Christmas list. We would make sure we were on our best behavior. And then does anybody remember the big Toys R Us book? Like kids today will never know, okay? Because Toys R Us was popping, okay? So they had the big toy book. It would come out like right after Thanksgiving. It would be in the newspaper. And we would have a ball. We would sit down. We would write our list. We even got to the point at one time, like our list would be like categorized. Like this is something I really want. This is something like I really need. This is something that I like. This is something I want, but I don't really need to have it. Like it was a mess. I don't know who we thought we were, but Christmas was great. My parents are divorced, but my dad would always come over Christmas Eve, and then he would come back over Christmas morning and look at us while we had all our toys, and we would just have so much fun. And my dad always took us to get our tree. So Christmas was always great, even though my parents are divorced. Number 18 is stay in pajamas or dress up. So like I said, we always went out for dinner. So number 18 would definitely be pajamas in the morning and dress up at night. So it's still like that because we still have these dinners, except for right now because of the pandemic. So I'm definitely in my pajamas all morning. Well, it depends because like this year I got out of cooking. The last few years, I hope one of the years I hosted Christmas dinner, so I was up working all morning. And I also, one of my contributions to Christmas dinner is I make mustard fried catfish, so I'm in my kitchen like a short order cook. And so I'm usually like suited up, gym shoes on, because the last time I made all that fish with no shoes on my feet, I paid for it dearly. My feet were killing me. So basically pajamas or until it's time to go, and then I get cute and festive. Number 19 is favorite Christmas craft. So of course it's gotta be the gingerbread house. Like the gingerbread house was everything, and then you had all the extra candy. Like, yeah. That was everything growing up. Like all that candy. Number 20 is favorite line in a holiday movie. I don't know. Maybe from Home Alone. Kevin! I guess. I don't really know. That's all I got. Number 21 is favorite Christmas treat. I really like pound cake. Like, I feel like caramel pound cake started working its way out around Thanksgiving and Christmas time, so I really like that. I like sweets. I have a big sweet tooth, so I like gingerbread cookies. I mean, any type of cheesecake, pound cake. My cousin makes a bomb bourbon apple pie. I like that. I know one of the times, that was a funny memory too. So this was just a couple years back when I hosted Christmas at my house. He made this bourbon pie. We were like, were you going through some things when you made this pie? Because this pie is really, really strong. Like grown men were like, whoa. We were all like, Daniel, like the pie, like we was just literally like, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and just throw the whole bottle in. Because literally, like the pie, like if you had lit a match, it was just blown up. Like it was so strong. So I literally tried to eat a piece one day before I had to go to work. Well, we had the leftovers. And I was like, why am I playing myself? Like, girl, you can't eat this before you go to work. You'll be at work. People going to be talking about you smell like alcohol. Like, the pharmacist is drunk. I was like, let me eat this pound cake. So that was a funny memory. We were all literally like, what were you thinking? What were you doing? Were you going through some things when you made this pie? Because it is really, really strong. Number 22 is Christmas Eve tradition. So, like when I was a kid, my brother and I, we would stay up. We would watch Christmas movies. And then we were like, okay, we got to go to bed. We got to go to bed so Santa could come. That was like the only time we ever went to bed. But then now as an adult, so like I said, like Christmas Eve, we spend with my father, and Christmas Day, we spend with my mom. And so it used to be kind of like low key. We would watch some movies at my dad's house, and then like they would invite a few friends over, and it'd be fun. It was just low key. And then like one year, we had the alcohol out and everything. Then one year, we turn on some music because everybody's in the kitchen. But I don't know what black people, we always got to be in the kitchen. So even though it's the rest of the house, we just in the kitchen all together. So, Desiree was like, I want to play some music. And me and my brothers and sisters, and we like, they don't want to hear what you got. She was like, no, I got some good stuff. So we literally in the kitchen, like turned up. I mean, turned up to the max. Like got Kendrick Lamar on. My dad is jumping up into everybody. And mind you, my dad is 71 now. Like, and this is just like a few years ago. So everybody saw that, and my friend was like, literally my best friend, she was like, girl, you awake after your night? Because I had it on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, I'm up. She was like, y'all are lit over there. Like, I put this whole hot chocolate bar together for my family. They didn't even care about it. She said, I'm coming over your house next year for Christmas Eve. And so that year, like they moved houses, so they were like in a transition spot. But the year they got their house, look, I opened the door and it was so many people. I got off work, I came over to the house. It was so many people in the house. Like me and my brothers and sisters like sitting in the bedroom. Like it's a lot of people out there and it's hot. So then the next year, like my bonus mom calls me. She said, girl, your daddy is outside in the garage painting it and talking about he wants this to be the dance floor for Christmas Eve. I'm like, what? But it's cold outside because I live in Chicago. She was like, girl, he put a heater out there. So literally my dad has like the last few years transformed the garage into the dance floor. And they ain't got the DJ from Norm's Bistro down the street to DJ, and it be lit in there. Like, I mean lit. The parties have gotten so big that they literally have like some hired help to like serve some food. It got bartenders going. It's any type of liquor you could basically think about it. I mean, some of them people be so drunk in there. It just be so much fun. So that's the new tradition. So my dad was like, "Ooh, I get a break this year." You know, he was like, "Now the alcohol is expensive," but you know, so that's like one of the new traditions. So that is so much fun. I do look forward to that. Number 23 is rename a reindeer. So I would rename Rudolph, but I would give him a little nickname. His name would be like Glow Baby. I would call him Glow Baby because you know the nose and the glows. Rudolph, yeah, you know. Glow Baby, that's what I would call him. 24 is if you could spend Christmas anywhere, where would it be? I mean, number 23 is if I could spend Christmas anywhere, where would it be? Honestly, it would be at home. Like, literally, like Christmas, yeah, at home with my family. Honestly, it would be. You know, so this year it's kind of sad. It's just like, oh, okay. Well, we're thankful. You know, I mean, honestly, we're thankful that everybody's healthy. So, yeah. Number 25 is the last question, and it's when do you put up your tree? So I try to put up my tree like the weekend after Thanksgiving, and if it doesn't happen by then, I try to put it up sometime right after that, and hopefully last year it got up kind of late. Like I was almost like, should I put it up? I was like, no, you need to put it up. And then I tried to take it down like the first weekend after the new year, or the first full week after the new year. So I hope you guys, so those are all 25 questions. So I hope you had fun listening to my answers. Let me know down below in the comments what you like to do. Especially let me know what your favorite holiday song is. So and let me know if you've had a bad Christmas gift. I want to hear about that also. But I had so much fun doing this tag. Thank you, Rupi, for tagging me. I just feel so festive. I'm ready. I'm in the Christmas spirit. I'm in the mood of loving on people. So let me know down below how you like this video. Give this video a big thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. And with that being said, you already know what time it is. It's time for the chair dance. Hey, 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 chair dance. The sleigh ride. I hear the sound of jingle bells. Jingle bells, Santa's coming. Hey, Santa's coming. Hey, Santa's coming. All right, y'all. Bye.